So we had planned to do a newsletter this month about email. I've heard a lot of comments lately. People kind of think email is passe and time is it's over. And it's easy to believe that with all the hype you hear about social media. And along the way, before we actually wrote the article, something happened. And that was Marketing Sherpa produced a chart based on a survey they had done that showed that 78% of people use email to share information that they want to share, while only 22% use social media for the same thing. So the concept is embedded in this whole thing, this whole conversation that we have not talked about for a while. Viral marketing is the concept, and I thought it was a good candidate for a quick and dirty video like this. We've talked to a lot of people who are kind of hazy on what viral marketing is, and some people are just completely unaware. So simply, let me show you a little illustration here. Viral marketing works like this, and you send out an email, right? And that one person that receives that email then turns around and sends it to a couple of other people. In this illustration, 3. And then those 3 people turn around and they send it to a couple people. And again, in this illustration, 3. So you've gone through 1, 2, 3 generations in this illustration very quickly because it's email. People just hit the forward button. And one email, 3 generations, could introduce your agency to 27 new prospective customers. That's the idea. The viral marketing that we hear about all the time is the really big stuff. The YouTube video about the kid who was at the dentist and coming off of anesthetic, and his father took a video of him, and millions of people saw that video, and it got shared all over the place. The numbers that I showed you in this chart, smaller numbers, are more likely what you're going to see. And in fact, more likely smaller numbers are what anybody trying to get a viral campaign going. It's not a science. There are certain things you need to do to get your message to go viral, and those things are on this illustration here. What you provide needs to be free. Can't be any sort of friction there, any sort of thing to hold things up. So if you're requiring a registration to get at your content or your information, or if you want money for it, then that thing probably isn't going to go viral. Perceived value. That value could be humor, like we see on a lot of the YouTube values. Could be educational, more in line with what you might do with safety tips and things like that as an insurance agent. And then finally, it needs to be friction-free. The transfer needs to be friction-free. It needs to be really easy to share. And email is a great mechanism for that because you just hit the forward button and off it goes. Right? So that's viral marketing. That's the viral effect. And email, if you encourage people and include the right things in your email messages, those things can go viral in a small way and be a great means by which you use your customers to introduce your agency business to their friends and family and other people who could become customers for you in the future.